The Golden Vase has been in Hightstown High School's TV room for decades. It can be seen in various locations around the classroom. But how did this priceless artifact somehow come into our possession? Investigators Byron and Michael Aurdal have answered the call to decipher the mystery behind the Golden Vase.
Conducting this investigation was not going to be easy. We first had to obtain the precious vase. Sensing a break, investigator and archaeologist Michael Aurdal risked his RAM report career to obtain the artifact. Now that we had the vase in our possession, we began to study it.
We noticed the floral pattern was unique to just this vase. A distinguished anthropologist Byron examined the patterns, and even he could not decipher the pattern. We set out to get some expert opinions from our fellow Hightstown students and staff. The reports were, well, see for yourself.
Look familiar to you, sir?
No, nothing at all.
Nothing at all? Any of these floral patterns, anything? No?
Nope.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
What the is this?
Yo, deadass, yo, what is this? Why is it like all creepy? What are these drawings on here, yo? You know what this is?
I don't know what it is,
You
man.
know what this is?
Nah, I've never
I don't know what it is.
All right. Thank you, gents. The search continues.
I think that this lamp is not conducive for the purposes of summoning a genie.
Okay. It looks like it came out of Tomb Raider.
Okay.
As it turns out, those weren't actually experts. But boy, did we know someone who is.
Man,
Dr. Sudhanva Murthy?
Aurdal, rough,
How do you do?
good.
We need your help.
Well, I happened to examine this vase that Detectives Aurdal and Ruff gave me. So far, I couldn't make much of anything yet, but I noticed at the bottom here, there are at least two faded numbers. It's hard to make out which ones, but I could pick up either 202 or 262. I'm going to hand this in over to the detectives to see if they can follow up on this and strengthen their lead. That's all.
With this new lead, we wasted no time. We checked every corner of the school for both numbers. We checked the classrooms, lockers. We even checked the numbers on the tools in the stage crew room. Nothing.
It seems as though nobody knows where this vase came from. We knew there was only one option left, to go to the man himself, Mr. Kunst. Just one problem. We're doing this report behind his back. We were going to have to get creative.
Anything else to wish about that vase, Mr. Chris? No. Sorry.
Luckily, Mr. Kunst gave us a new lead. Turns out the vase came into Kunst's possession from a distinguished art teacher, Mr. S. We are going to have to track him down and question him.
Alright, so we're here with Mr. S. And Mr. S, do you remember anything about this vase?
Well, I do remember loaning it to Mr. Kuntz.
Okay.
I told him to be careful with it because all kinds of things can happen to people who have this.
Oh.
So I'm glad he's still around, and I got it back without any mishaps. I hope nothing happened to any of you.
Nothing yet.
You appear to be all right.
Yeah, we're okay. Wow. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Be careful.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be careful with this now.
Mr. S's response was quite disturbing. It left us with more questions than we started with. He was not only vague, but somewhat distant. Was the vase dangerous? At one point, he looks directly into the camera and inquires about the safety of the class. Is Mr. S hiding something, or is he downright crazy?
I hope nothing happened to any of you.
He was hiding something, and we were going to get to the bottom of it.
We knew when inquiring about Mr. S, there was only one person to go to. Miss Russo has been teaching art alongside Mr. S at Hightstown for years. We determined she must at least know something about his character. Her response, however, made this case into something far greater than a hunt for a golden vase.
We're from the RAM report investigative unit.
Do you have a moment?
I sure do. Come on in. Mr. S is very eclectic. He's involved in a lot of different things in the school. I know that he has knowledge of all the clubs in the school because he does yearbook, so he's got all of that information. But there is one that I have heard tale of, and I don't know if it's real or not. That is the Sasquatchers.
With this new bit of information, we stumbled across something much bigger than the priceless vase. We discovered a whole secret society operating right under our noses in our own school. What are the Sasquatchers, and what are they hiding? We were gonna need to get our hands on a yearbook.
After searching through the yearbook, we found exactly what we were looking for, the Sasquatchers. Mr. S can be seen leading the club, just as Miss Russo told us. But what surprised us even more was seeing our very own Mr. Kunst among the ranks. And what lay right beside him? The vase.
Well, there was only one option left. We needed to make sure our peers were safe from the potential dangers the Sasquatchers pose, as well as the mysterious power behind the Golden Vase. We needed to figure out what they were plotting.
Obviously, the task at hand will not be an easy one, but it's the path we've chosen to take on our quest for answers. It's been years since myself or Agent Ruff has gone undercover, but it's our only option now to ensure the safety of the school. And if you'd like to see us do that, tune in to the next episode of the RAM Report Special Investigative Unit.